Shalom and Boker Tov. Welcome to the Light to the Nations channel. As promised, in this video I want to share with you what I was able to witness regarding the sign of the moon this year. I told you in a previous video that I saw a strange behavior on the moon this year, and by strange behavior I mean that the moon didn't appear on the right time. Just to explain you a little bit better what I mean, let me share the screen with you just to position ourselves in the calendar. So here you can see the calendar that we were using. I was sharing with you last year. And this is the 12th month, and basically here we have the 4th intercalary day on March 27, and this is the 4th intercalary day, is the day 364. So we have been studying throughout the calendar series that the moon has a yearly cycle of 354 days, and this according to the revelation on the book of Hanok. So what does it mean? If you remember last year, the moon and the sun started their yearly revolution in the same day. It was a special year, and we saw the thought. I was sharing with you the videos last year on the first day of the previous year. So the 354 days basically for the completion of the yearly cycle of the moon was completed here on the Gregorian calendar, was on Saturday, on Shabbat, March the 7th, meaning that the first day of the new yearly cycle of the moon was starting on the night of Sunday, March the 8th. If you remember in the calendar series, in the part regarding to the moon that I was sharing with you last year, we saw in the revelation of the book of Hanok that the sign or the way to understand when it's a full moon is when we see the moon and the sun together on the sky. Okay? And it's basically when the sun is going down, we will see, when the sun is rising in the morning, we will see also the moon at the same time, just at the moment before the moon is going down. And that should happen, according to the calendar, on the morning of Monday, March the 9th. So my expectation was to see the same sign on that morning. Okay, I will show you the pictures, and you will see that that didn't happen. Okay, and it's important to remember that also, as we saw in the part of the revolution of the moon that I was sharing with you last year, that the yearly cycle of the moon always starts with the full moon. Okay, so it's important you remember all these points, because everything is connected. So what does it mean? If we see in the calendar, as I already told you, the yearly cycle of the moon, of the new yearly cycle of the moon with the full moon, should start on the night of the Sunday, and following the revelation of the book of Hanok, we should saw the sign on the morning of Monday, the March the 9th. So let me share with you the pictures that I was taking during that morning, so you will understand what I saw. So in this first picture, it was taken 3 minutes before 7 a.m. And you know, I told you in previous years in the past that in the place I live in Santiago, we have mountains on the east and also on the west. So it's quite difficult to see this sign with this high mountains. So it's important to see the light on the sky to understand if the sign is there or not. Okay, so and this picture is pointing to the east, just to take a look where if the sun was rising or not in the morning. You can see that the sky was still was night, and you see a small light over there that is basically dawn. Morning is already starting, and 2 minutes after that, actually it was 1 minute before 7 a.m. This is the picture pointing to the west, and you can see the moon over there, almost touching the other mountains we have on the city here. Okay, and let me show you another picture. This is exactly at 7 a.m. You can see the entire city, and the moon is starting to disappear. You know, it's just actually it disappeared completely behind the mountains around 5 a.m. And I took this picture on 7:15 in the morning, and this is pointing to the east. And you can see that the sun is still not, is rising, is appearing, the light is starting to grow, but the sun is not there. And as I told you, the moon disappeared at 7:05. So it was not possible to see the sign that day. Let me see if I have another picture. Yes, it's at the same time you see that the sky is still a bit black. The light is growing, but we don't see a clear sign that the sun is already appearing with the rays of the sun. So I went the following morning to the same place, and I took some pictures, and I want to show this to you. And let me show to you what I saw. So this picture is basically, I took it on 7:40, and this is pointing to the west. You can see that the sky is almost illuminated. It's not black like the other day, and the moon is over there, but it is quite high compared to the position of the mountains. Okay, and pointing to the east, and you can see the sky is not black. It's illuminated, but we don't see still a sign of the sun. Here's a close-up of the moon, so you can see the distance between the moon and the mountains. So it seems that the sign is gonna be completed. And then let me show you this video, so you will see what was the situation, and this was at almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's put the video. Okay. A lot of background noise, but you can see that the light is already starting, because the mountains over there are already illuminated by the sun, and you can see a clear sign of the sun with the rays of the sun over there. So basically this is a new video. Basically I 8:10, and it's clearly seen that the sun is appearing. Doing some close up, you can see the sun rising behind the mountains. And then basically this is a clear sign of the sun, and the moon is still there, and you will see in the next video. So that's the sign of the sun, and you can see the moon is still there. But what's the interesting part of this is that, and that's for me some strange behavior, because as you could see in the video, these big mountains we have in the city, the moon and the sun was too high. So when I saw this sign last year, the position of the moon and the sun was much lower, and according to what is described in the book of Hanok, is when the sun is rising, the moon, we will see the moon and the sun in the sky, but the moon needs to go down. So the moon was too high when the sun was visible. So when I saw this, basically what I felt is that it was like we were missing one day between the previous day and that day, just to see the moon and the sun in the right position. So it was like a day in between was missing, to see the moon and the sun in the position and in the right places in the sky. What does it mean? I don't know, but we couldn't see that sign. I couldn't see that sign on the right day, but in the following day it was like we already passed the sign. So again, what does it mean? I don't know, but I think it was important to share this information with you, because as I have been telling you, we need to track the witnesses of the luminaries, the clock and the shaman. So that's what happened with the moon. And just to mention something about the stars, because it's the 3 luminary system that we need to track. I was taking a look on the stars last night. And you know, in the cities it's quite difficult to see all the stars, but I was able to see during evening part of the stars of the constellation of Leo on the east rising up and started to rule the sky, as I was sharing with you in the video regarding to the stars. So with that we have the witnesses of this year. What happened with the moon, with the strange behavior that I was explaining in this video now. The witness of the star. I couldn't take pictures of the stars, but what I'm telling you is what I saw. And the videos regarding to the sign of the sun. You know, I will compile what was the results of the sundials yesterday. Hopefully I will upload the video today, so you will see what was the final conclusion of the tracking the sun on the sundials. Today I'm not gonna be able to continue tracking the sundials. I need to go back to my normal routine. but I think with the information that we have been collecting so far, it's an important evidence of what was the results of the science this year. And what is going to be the conclusion of the calendar and what I'm going to do? As I told you, I will share it in a next video, because I want to share also and show you the new calendar. So wait for that. Hopefully I will do it by today end of day. So thank you for watching this video. YaHuWaH be with you. Shalom.